What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I hope y'all doing great, because I am. I'm sorry about that. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Just another vlog or a journal. So recently, or not too long ago, after that video of me being like being angry as hell or whatever, like, you know, dealing with people, yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right when said out loud. Anyways, after I posted that video, I realized one like mistake, but I couldn't really, like, I didn't have any more material to talk about. I did like do some other recordings. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna like, hold on guys, I'm gonna turn down the fan a little bit. There we go. Now the fan won't be as loud and won't make the audio literally absolutely chopped, because when I'm editing the videos, all I can really hear, or like it, because when I have the fan on the background, it's like loud. Anyways, besides my unprofessionalism, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing quite fantastic, because I'm having a pretty good day so far. I wanted to talk about a few things. So, as in, not too long ago, or a while ago, because I just got back home from a doctor's appointment, well, it's more like one of those checkups that I usually have. I got a different doctor because the one that usually talks to me is on vacation or whatever. Why, I don't know. Anyways, so now, as in recently, I've been trying to deal with the whole therapy thing, and now it's in progress, because now, since I'm almost an adult and I'm in a special program because of my disability and whatever, yeah, whatever, you know. Oh my god, this chick is messed up in the head. Yeah, anyways, soon enough I'll be on in therapy soon, and then I'll be on estrogen much later, hopefully. And so when I talk to the doctor, I let him know, hey, just to be clear, this isn't something that I'm confused about. This is something that I'm sure of, but I just wanted to tell you again so that way you understand that there's no misunderstandings. They're like, okay, that's good, thank you for letting us know. And now I have that dealt with. But anyways, a few moments before, I had to put some money in my debit card, because I low-key kind of ran out, because I bought some Doki Doki poster cards, specifically the art thingy-majigs, because at first I was looking for images to like make as my wallpaper for my lock screen on my PC. And then I low-key got a little sidetracked, and I found this online store that sells Doki Doki merchandise. I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I wanted to buy like everything, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm like, no, I can't, because everything's too expensive. So I have to wait till next month, because I already bought like $200 worth of stuff in a different store, which is, you know, pretty swag, but, you know, major but. I gotta wait, because you know, I chose to get the swag. Now I gotta deal with it and not have that much money. But that's fine. It's fine to like not eat for a few days. I'm fine with eating just eggs for a few weeks straight, just to have some swag, you know what I mean? Even though I don't even go out that much, because I'm parasocial, and don't like talking to people that much, honestly. But also at the same time, I do like going out because it's nice. But anyways, I got clothes and stuff, but specifically a new pair of pants, and they're really nice, but they're a bit long, and I gotta get it tailored so that way it's not too long. But besides that, I've just been looking around. Recently I've been getting into anime again. Well, I wouldn't say again, more like just getting into a new anime and rewatching the other one. So as in recently, well, I would say like this happened around my birthday when I was taking birthday shopping. I was looking around. I was mostly buying Yuri books. Well, I bought one Yuri book, and then the other one was like some messed up type of manga. I don't even know what the plot is anymore. Not gonna lie. I don't remember it. I think it's called "Do You Love Me for Who I Am?" It's about some abuse, self-discovery or whatever. Anyways, there's a manga there called Chainsmoker Cat, and I was like, damn, that's really cool. I want to get that, but I only wanted to pick two because my mom was paying, and I didn't want her to spend too much. So I only got the Yuri and the other one. And I really wanted to read that one because it looked really interesting as hell. And then not later on, I hear that, or I see that they released a whole anime for it. I was like, damn. So I'm seeing like a few short clips about like Chainsmoker Cat, and I'm like, no, I must not watch because I wanna read it first. But later on, I just ended up watching it because I highly doubt I'm gonna be getting any more books sooner or later, or I don't think it will happen sooner or later. Excuse me, guys. I had a burger. It's pretty tasty. I had a burger before I went to the doctor's appointment, and I got like 2 minutes late. But it's fine because there's not that many people, so they took care of me real quick. And yeah. Anyways, what was I on about? Damn, I forgot. Low-key, I was on a roll, but that's awesome. Usually I'm not in a row, and I'm usually stumbling on my words, and I'm like something like that. Anyways, I talked to no, not therapist. I talked to a pharmacist. I let him know, yeah, I'm sure of my transition. Sooner later, maybe this week or possibly, things are gonna start moving along, and I'm going to be in therapy soon enough, which will be great. And hopefully maybe like 2 months I'll start being on estrogen, which would be nice because sooner the better. And oh yeah, Doki Doki. I got a bit sidetracked. Like I mentioned with the wallpapers, and then I saw the sort of merchandise, and it was really cool. So I was thinking about it with the wallpapers and stuff. I'm like, damn, am I low-key LARPing? But then I remembered, no, I'm not, because I've been a fan of Doki Doki Literature Club for a really long time. Like right as the start where it began to get popular, well, way before it started getting popular, I was obsessed with watching YouTube videos about it, and like I would just watch like any YouTuber that was playing it at the time. And I like the modded. I didn't know what modding was. Well, I did watch popular MMOs for like when I was way younger, but I didn't even know what modding was at the time either. So when I heard about Doki Doki like expansions or like modding, that's when I first realized that, oh my god, this is what modding is, or like expansion, or like different types of. I was hooked on that. I was like watching Doki Doki stuff for like about 2 to 3 years. I've been a big fan of it. I just never played it, even like the recently. I might play it or read through it, so that way I can like officially say that I'm an actual fan instead of just being a spectator from afar. Because I do genuinely like all of the characters, and I like this. I just like the whole thing. It's really good. The one thing I do not know about is like Doki Doki Plus, which is like the DLC expansion or whatever, which I am going to discover that on my own, and I've like avoided any spoilers from it, like a plague. That way no spoilers happen, and I can see the deranged things, the most horrific things to happen in front of my eyes, rather than YouTube. Oh! That creeper, man. That creeper almost got me good. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Doki Doki. My goat, Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. They're my role models. They're my goats. And I love them all. It's just, they're so cool. So right now I'm in a bit of a fan phase where I'm just like everything is DLC, and I'm just I'm having a great week. Oh yeah, the anime stuff. Recently, I watched the Chainsmoker Cat anime. And not too long ago, they did release a third episode on Netflix. I was like just watching it on a different site. I don't know where. My friend just told me where to watch it, so I was just watching it there. But then I wanted to watch JoJo. Well, after finishing the first 2 episodes, that all there was to watch. I just started watching JoJo Diamond is Unbreakable, because I love that part. I like Star Crusaders and Diamond is Unbreakable. They're both my favorite parts from the JoJo series. But Diamond is Unbreakable is probably the last part I've watched. I just can't. For some reason, I'm not really into the other part, or Golden Wind, or whatever it's called, or anything past that. It just never was interesting to me. I did watch Steel Ball Run, which I did like. It was fun to watch. So whenever they decide to release a second episode, I think it was, I made a mistake. Mark, I made a steak. A steak. We can be bees. Anyways, my bad. When I was like I was like getting so mad, I wasn't realizing that I misspoke on one of the parts, and I completely forgot to make the side note, like I didn't mean to say this, I meant to say that. Where I said I want to kapow or whatever it was. I was still trying to mean like, oh, that's what they were saying, not what I was saying, because I'm not really the type to, no matter how hard the situation is, to want to think about like saying goodbye to this world. I think that's a little silly. Well, yes, it is something people struggle with, but I find it hard to believe when it's on a Discord text, because there's a lot of people who just crave attention. So then I'm just dealing with that, and then I'm like seeping in whenever I rewatch the videos, because when I make these videos, I make them as if I can watch them. If I cannot watch them, then I won't upload it online, because I make these videos more of a viewer's point of view. So if you're not enjoying the video, if I cannot enjoy the video, then I highly doubt anyone else watching these videos can find it enjoyable. But I felt like that was more of a rant, because I was pretty angry, and I was stuttering so much. I was trying my best not to yell at the microphone or just lay loose, because it was like, I think around 6 or 5. I think it was around 5, and I was pretty angry. I don't know why. Well, I was angry because I was talking about the situation, and it's a frustrating thing to deal with. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify on that part where I made a huge mistake. And other than that, I think that's almost everything I've talked about.